Hello, I am Joshua, and this is my volume project, take 2. Better work this time. So first to start it off, I started diagramming different stuff like this and that. So what I started out was that I found this, and then I measured with the tape measure across it, and I tried my best to keep it as straight as possible, and I got a diameter of 32 centimeters. I wanted to find the area of this so I can find the little volume of the C area right here. So I divided that by 2 to get 16, and then I squared that, multiplied it by pi, and then I got a product of 803.84 centimeters squared. And then I multiplied it by 3 because I measured this and we pretended that it's flat. It's 3 centimeters. And when I multiplied that by 3, that's 2,411.52 centimeters cubed. And then I moved on to the legs. I tried to find one of the entire volume of the legs, and I was going to multiply by 4 because it's 4 legs. And by close examination of each of these legs, I noticed that there's like that little rounded part right there. This didn't really let me have that as basically the center of the so-called circle. And then I found the area of this being like the radius was being 2, and then I divide that by 4. It's because it's only 1/4 of the entire square area, is it? So I got the little area of that little small area is 3.14. I split it up into extra segments because of it being this circle. I did a rectangle and a square right there. I added all the areas together, and I got a total of 14. Sorry, and each length is 4 centimeters. So that means if this was all square, it'll be 16. And it's reasonable for being 15.14. So then I took 15.14, multiplied it by so-called the height of 70.5. That's what I got. And then I got a volume of to be announced. I'm not actually sure. I did it on the calculator because then I multiplied it by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. By the way, I didn't write anything down. So then, I wish you can see that, but I'm sorry. This is 4,269.48. That's the volume of all these legs together. So then I added that to the C volume, and I got 6,936.32 centimeters cubed. And then, upon close examination, I actually noticed a while ago that there's no leg here, but there's these holes in there. And there's 2 of them. So, what I did is that to get those holes out there because the wood is not remaining, I found the circumference of this, which I think is 7.2, and then I found the area of one of the sides, and I've measured the depth of this. I think the area is 2.39 or something. Wait, I got it. 4.14. Yeah, and then I multiplied that by its depth, which is 2, to get, I think it's 4.14, to get 9.04. Since there's 2 holes, I multiplied it by 2 to get 18.09, which that's because there's extra decimal stuff in there. And then I subtracted that from the original 6,936.32 centimeters cubed to be 6,918.23 centimeters cubed. And then I wanted to find the volume of these. What was weird though is that one of these circumference was 7.2. This is it. This one right here is 7.4. I'm not exactly sure, but that's what I measured. So then I did what I said. I took the circumference, divided that by pi, so then I can get the diameter. I divide that by 2 to get the radius. I squared that, and multiplied that by pi to get the area. Then I multiplied it by the length. What I did is that I think it was 4.36. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yes, I feel so happy. 4.36 is this one, I believe. And that was the area of the little sliver circle if it was in there. Found the length of this to be 17.1, approximate 17.1 centimeters. I multiplied it by 17.1. I multiplied 17.1 times 4.36. Sorry, and I got a product of 74.56. Multiplied that by 3 because it's 3 things in there. And then I multiplied it by 4. Boy, yeah, 4. Sorry, it was this one right there. And I got 298.24 as the entire volume of these bottom ones. And then I wanted to find the top one. The top one was 4.14 as the area. Multiplied that by 22.8, which is the approximate length of this. And then I got, I didn't write it down, but then I multiplied it by 3 because of my calculator. And I got 283.17. I added those two together, those two volumes, to get a total of 581.41 of the thing between the legs. And then I added 6,918.23 to 581.41 and got 7,499.64. But that's not all. From closer examination, again, I noticed that there are nails in it. There's nothing there. Right here. There's nails in it. And there's also screws at the bottom. So, we pried out the screws and the nails, and then I got a graduated cylinder, filled it up with water, and I dunked them in there. Each nail, what I estimated was about 0.05 milliliters for the volume, which is 1 milliliter is equal to a centimeter cubed. So it was 0.05 centimeters cubed, and multiplied by 14 because that's how many nails there were in total. It got 0.7, and there was some screws in there, and I measured it was about 0.75 centimeters cubed, and then I multiplied that by 4 because there's 4 screws in there, and then I got 3. I added those two together to get 3.7. I took 7,499.64, subtracted 3.7 to get my final answer of 7,495.94 centimeters cubed. And right here, that's what I have at the big thing because I was so happy. And I estimated, just because I felt like it, 624.66 or 625 cans of 12 ounces of Dr. Pepper. So that's a lot of cans because Dr. Pepper is really good at Coke. So that was my volume project, and I hope that you liked it. And